Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I haven't done a favorites video in a while, so I thought I would just do a roundup of all my favorites from this summer. So let's get into it. It's some good shit. So the foundation I was obsessed with this summer is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Ultra Definition Liquid Makeup. And this is my tan shade, so I definitely need to buy a paler one because I have not. I've just been too lazy to tan for, it's been a while. It's been a while, guys. So this foundation looks like skin, and I used it in my foundation routine. You can click on that video right about here somewhere, wherever I put it in. It feels super lightweight, but the thing that got me is that it's actually very long wearing. And for someone with like incredibly oily skin, I just think this looks beautiful and it just wears really nicely. I really don't want to spend the $40-something that it is, but I do want to get it in a lighter shade because summer's almost over and I'm too lazy to self-tan, so I'm gonna get me some pale Urban Decay. Ugh, I don't want to. On the high-end side again, I also really enjoyed the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquefied Matte, and this is the shade Cool Girl. This just makes you look like a cool girl. It's one of those kind of taupey, nudish colors that's very on trend, and I think it'll look really good in the fall. And I really like the formula. I don't feel like it's overly dry. So yeah, you gotta check this one out too. I feel like I don't have much to say about these products. I'm just like, yeah, it's good. Go get it. Another product I've been liking a lot is the Essence Lash Princess Volume Mascara. This gives you a very natural lash, but they're also kind of long and voluminous. It's not the same as my favorite one by them. This is my favorite one. It's the I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. But this is when I want a more natural look. To me, this is better than the Better Than Sex mascara, and they're a very comparable look. So if you don't want to spend the money on that, try this one out. Essence is such an affordable brand, so go pick this one up and tell me what you think. Tell me if you've tried it in the comments down below. Last makeup product that I've been wearing on my cheeks basically all summer is Rosy Glow Mineral Wear Talc Free Blush by Physicians Formula. And I really like this color on me. I think it gives me kind of a natural flush. I'm wearing it today and I wear it most days because I think it really gives me that color that I would naturally blush. Moving on to plants, I got these two really cute, I don't know if they're succulents or cacti. I think they're cacti, or maybe one's a cactus and one's a succulent. But they're making my windowsill look really cool, and I enjoy having green around me. It's something that, it's kind of a recent development. I think I've become like more of a hippie recently, and I'm obsessed with plants right now. They really give your space life. Speaking of being a hippie, I've definitely been on a positivity kick, and I meditate now. I express gratitude daily, and I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. This journal is life-changing. So this is my 5-minute journal, and it is exactly what it says. It takes you 5 minutes a day to do it, and you open it up. You're supposed to do it every day consistently, but I mean, if you miss days, it's okay. For about a week, I had noticed that I had kind of been in a bad mood, which was strange because I have been so positive lately. And then I realized it's because I wasn't writing in this journal anymore. I kind of fell off the wagon a little bit, and I got back to it and immediately I felt better. Gratitude is so important to have in your life. You just need to be thankful for the things you do have to be a positive and happy person, and not always dwelling on the things you don't have. So what I love about this is it's already laid out for you what you should write, so you don't really have to come up with anything on your own, and it really challenges you to think about some of this stuff. So the first section says, I am grateful for, and then it gives you 3 numbers, so you have to fill out 3 things that you're grateful for. And you might think, oh, that would be hard to do every day, but There's big things like I'm grateful for my family, but there's also little things like I'm really grateful for these ice cream bars that I found that are vegan. Like anything that's gonna make you have gratitude and happiness in your life, like you can express that you're grateful for that. The next section is what would make today great, and I love this section because it gives you that motivation to write down goals for the day in the sense, because you can't base it on things that you're relying on other people for. So you can't say what would make today great. Oh, if my boyfriend came and surprised me. Like that's on your boyfriend whether he's gonna do that or not. So what you have to do is write down things that you can personally do to make that day a good day. So one thing could be like, oh, I'm gonna go for a jog today. P.S. I hate jogging, so that wouldn't be mine, but something like that, because that's something you can control, and working on your own personal fitness is gonna make your day better and you're gonna feel better. The daily affirmation section is also very important. So your affirmation is something that you're gonna say to yourself. It might not even be something that you are. There's a lot of times where I don't feel confident and I don't feel outgoing. And if I write, I am outgoing, that's something I have to keep in my mind. And the more you tell yourself that mantra, the more you're gonna believe it and you're gonna start to become it and you're gonna act on it. So if I haven't been feeling confident lately, I'll write down, I am confident, and I'll remind myself throughout the day. If I get into a situation where I don't feel that confident, I'll say, Alex, remember, you're confident. I'm like, great, I'm confident, I can deal with this. And then at nighttime, it makes you kind of summarize your day. So it says, 3 amazing things that happened today. And that's awesome because you might come home and you might like storm in like to your significant other and be like, ah, today was shitty, like my boss did this, blah 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 blah. But if you can not focus on that stuff and actually pick out 3 things that were awesome about that day, you're already flipping your perspective. You're not focusing on negative things, you're looking at things that are positive. And that's going to change you into a more positive person in general. And the last question is, how could I have made today even better? And I like the way they word this because it doesn't make you feel bad about yourself if you didn't do some of your goals. It just makes you kind of reflect and say like, oh, well, if I want to improve, what could I have done better? So then you can say, well, I wanted to jog today, but I didn't jog. So today would have been better if I followed through with my goals and went for a jog. This is so awesome. I encourage you guys to get a copy of this if you can. So I already showed you this item. It was like, spoiler alert. These are the So Delicious dairy-free minis. This is the almond or mocha the mocha almond fudge. These things, if you're vegan or you can't eat dairy, they'll make you forget ice cream, for real. They're certified vegan, they're non-GMO, gluten-free, so these things, they're just everything. And they taste delicious, and you're not gonna miss ice cream if you buy these. Since I'm mostly vegan, I don't eat cheese anymore, and I've just been having the worst cravings for grilled cheese. And I found a cheese. Like, I've tried some Daiya stuff, and I tried Daiya shreds on pizza because I loved pizza. So if I can give up pizza, being someone who's obsessed with it, you can give up pizza too, go vegan. I mean, I still eat pizza, I just don't have cheese. Anyway, the point of that story was that I don't like Daiya cheese. It tasted weird, and it made me just, ugh. I was like, there's a weird hint of something that's not supposed to be here, and I can't pretend that I'm eating real cheese. It tastes fake. But this cheese is life-changing. It's honestly life-changing. It's the, I only have one slice left too. It's the Earth Island cheddar style slices, and they're dairy-free. They're non-GMO, so they're all good, but they taste delicious. They melt. I couldn't even tell that I wasn't eating real cheese when I made a grilled cheese with this. It tastes like you got those like Kraft cheddar slices from when you were a kid. Like, it doesn't have the sharpness of like like a sharp cheddar, like a real cheddar, but it does the trick. It's unbelievable. Like, I couldn't even believe. I was like, what? No. And my last favorite of this summer has got to be Osheaga. I went to Osheaga, which is a music festival in Montreal, and it was amazing. Cue the pictures here. I actually got photographed by Lulu magazine for my outfit the one day, which was really cool. I was wearing like these green short overalls and had my hair up in like little buns, but yeah, it was so cool. Well, my camera died because of course it did, but I was talking about Osheaga and it was so rad. It was a 3-day music festival. It was kind of like indie music, and saw the Lumineers on the first night. They absolutely blew my mind. So good. The Red Hot Chili Peppers killed it. The last day we spent the majority of the day kind of like in the EDM part and dancing. Mac Miller was lit, as the cool kids say, and it was just a great weekend. Montreal, you have my heart. It was awesome. Alright guys, thank you so much for checking out my channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorites of the summer were, because why not? I told you my favorites. I mean, you can tell me your favorites too. I'm gonna go eat this last slice of cheese. I'm gonna put it on a veggie burger. It's gonna be delicious. And I hope you guys had an amazing summer or winter, depending on what hemisphere you're in. But I hope you guys had an amazing, amazing last few months. And if you didn't, I mean, you could start a gratitude journal and look at it differently. Maybe you'll realize you actually did have a good time. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave me a comment down below. Any video requests as well. I would greatly appreciate that, because I want to make what you guys want to see. And go follow me on Instagram too. I'm just gonna sneak that one in there at the end. Just like slide in the DMs. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Stay tuned. Subscribe. Bye bye guys.
Saw you in the summer, your face came to life. You can be my lover, the skies are blue. I feel inscrutable.